Hi friends, I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I may or may not have been chasing a groundhog around my garden. Just a typical day here at the Cecil household. It was stuck in the garden and couldn't find out where its hole was, and I wanted to know where his hole was, so I was literally chasing a groundhog in circles. But here I am, and I am so pumped to talk to you guys about the new okay, sorry, I thought it said it wasn't going for a second. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the new kids starter kit, because this is something that a lot of us in New Living have been asking for years, because we know how beneficial it's been as a parent to have it. And so we want to get it in the hands of other people. And so this one includes a diffuser and 5 oils. And I'm gonna walk you through it, and I'm gonna show you how it all works. I'm gonna show you where you put them, why you want to use them, what they're helpful for, what they've helped us swap out, and then the things that I'm going to hand you guys and get in your hands as additional tools to get you going. So first off, let's just get the diffuser going, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how I fill it up, and we're going to get it going so that we're breathing that while I'm teaching the class. And let's take a look at this guy. This is Feather, the owl. He is precious. He is in both of my kids' bedrooms, both. I have 2 bedrooms. My kids share a room. Super simple. Sorry, it blew out so bright. You just take the top off. Ta-da! The water's going to come out. The diffusing's going to come out the top there. You take your oil. I always put my oils in first because it helps disperse a little bit better before you put the water in. So in my kids' rooms, I just do like maybe 2 drops. 1, 2. And with the oils that you're going to be getting from the kids scent line, they're already pre-diluted, so if you wanted to do more than just the 2, you could. But for smaller spaces and kids and starting out, it's always less is more. There's a line inside that says for where to stop, so you pour the water in. And I always keep a pitcher of water filled up and ready to go, so that I can get that filled easily at nighttime when we're scrambling and getting everything ready for bedtime. And I always keep it in the kitchen too, so that we're ready to diffuse during the day. So super simple to set the lid back on, and let me show you where you turn it on, because it is so easy. Okay, we've got his little toes here. Turn it on. Oh, you know what? I just remembered the power's not on. My outlets in this house have an on and off button, and the outlet has to be turned on. I'm like, why is it not working? They actually did a test on these, random fact. They did a test on these before they launched them at convention 2 years ago. And in order to test them, they dropped them 30 plus times to make sure that they worked. Hey, Sarah. They dropped them 30 plus times because they know kids are rough on things. And after they had been tested and dropped 30 times, they were deemed possible to sell to children, to sell to parents that have kids. So you've got the oil in, you put your distilled water in, and this is how you turn it on, the middle toe here. Ta-da! Has an intermittent if you touch it again. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see the lights with the darkness here. See the little light in the bottom? So there's all kinds of different light options. Green, blue, purple. My kids like the one that it changes. The second one changes intermittently to each color. So there's that one. And then, just so you all know the sounds that it makes for the sound machine, let me do that for you. There is a volume button as well. So we have rain. That's the one that we use the most. Birds. Like a rainforest mood. Ocean water waves. Water running. The last one is just like a general white noise machine. Can you hear it? So, then you hit it again, and there's a music lullaby. And then it starts all over again. So I think that's five different sounds that it makes. So great, especially when we travel. We don't have to take the sound machine, everything. We can just take the one. But yeah, so it's gonna sit over here going with me while we talk class and talk things that go in it. But yeah, so that's the diffuser. Like I said, someone actually asked me in in a DM or whatever, message this week. Hey, Lauren. In a message this week about, is it a, what is it called? Humidifier. And so I did some research to make sure, because it's emitting water, because you just filled it with water, you distilled water, and it's being pushed into the air as steam. So it is a humidifier of sorts. In fact, the diffuser that I have in my car, I have one in my car that I love, especially using in the winter with thieves and things like that in it. And so the thing about having a water one in the car that I'm using is it's helping with the static and the electricity and all of the like craziness of diffusing and having moisture in the air in the winter. So the same concept is going when you're using diffusers in your house in the winter. There is water getting dispersed into the air. So it is helping humidify. It's not the same as getting like a massive humidifier machine that's pushing moisture into your air during the winter. But it is in essence humidifying. But it's the diffuser, sound machine, light machine, and we love it for all three of those things. So that is the diffuser. It will run 4 solid hours, or I think 8 to 10 hours on the intermittent. And we just talked about how much we put in it. So let's talk about the actual oils that you might want to put in it. One of the first ones would be Sleepy Eyes. So this is a great one to use at night. Drop a couple drops in before bedtime. A great time to use that is to get it started maybe 30 minutes before bed, 20-30 minutes. And kind of just pull the door a little bit, and you're gonna be having them walk in during time for them to go to sleep, and they're kind of like wafted in the face with these smells. And so I'm just gonna tell you what's also in them in case you're interested to hear what actual oils, because these are blends. And so for the Sleepy Eyes, for the kids ones, we have lavender. Obviously everyone's really familiar with lavender. We have geranium, which is a little bit floral, but not overpowering, like hit you in the face with a flower kind of thing. Roman chamomile, which is really excellent for calming. Tangerine citrus oils are known to be peaceful and relaxing. Bergamot, one of my all-time favorite oils. Valerian and rue oil and sacred frankincense. Those are all super powerhouses for rest and sleep support. So that is Sleepy Eyes. Good place to put that would be the bottoms of your feet, or the back of their spine, or behind their neck. So your feet is one of the best places to put oils, especially on kiddos. It's got the largest pores on your body, and should you ever think you might have a reaction, but you probably wouldn't, but if you would ever have a reaction, it's always great to start on your feet. And less is always more, especially when you're first starting out. These are pre-diluted, like I said, so ages 2 and up, you can put it straight on. But if you are older, you could just apply more. But if they're younger, like I have a son that is 8 months old, and I use these on him as well. They're great. And I just either add a little more coconut oil to dilute it, add some fractionated coconut oil. I'll add do a baby lotion that I have for him, and I'll add like a drop to that and dilute it that way. There's lots of ways that you can dilute it if you have a child that's smaller, but always go with your mom gut and how you feel safety wise for using that. But yeah, feet is a great option to put on for kiddos at night. And I also like to put it on a little bit before bedtime. So it's kind of like working into your system. It takes about 22 seconds to get, start affecting your brain. And then it takes about 20 minutes to, okay, one of my children is not asleep. It takes about 22 minutes to start affecting every cell in your body. And what the oils are doing is they're going and checking in with each cell, like, hey, do you need help? Nope, we're good. Hey, does this one need help? Nope, we're good. So starting with about 20 minutes before bedtime, it'll start being in every cell of their body by the time they go to sleep. Sleepy Eyes, excellent for sleep support. The Jam, really good in the diffuser as well. Next, we have Tummy Jies. This one has been a lifesaver for multiple children. I'm going to tell you what's in this one too, just so you can kind of maybe get an idea if you're familiar with some of these smells to know what's in it. This one has spearmint. You can definitely smell the mintiness of it. Spearmint, peppermint, tangerine, anise, fennel oil, cardamom, and ginger. A lot of people know how comforting ginger is to your belly. The one with this, you're going to put it directly on your belly. So several of these you'll find. I'm going to show you. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you because I have Tummy Jies here. This is how it's going to come to you with a white lid, ready to go. You take the lid off and you can drop it. Like just pour it out, drop it in your hand and rub it on their belly, or they can put it on their own belly depending how old they are. If you wanted to, they will send you with your starter kit 2 roller glide fitaments. And I'm gonna show you how super simple it is to put them on, okay? It's rocket science, you ready? This is a little hack you can do. Unscrew the lid, pull that off. Nice. And the roller top. Set it on the top. You don't have to push it all the way in because the top of this is gonna do it. I like to take this off just because aesthetically it looks nicer. So push it all the way down, it snaps it in. You're ready to go with the roller top. Makes it way easier. You don't have to get it on your hands. They don't have to get it on their hands. They can just put it directly on their belly. Good to go. So imagine little tummy aches. Imagine a baby that needs some support in the pooping department. Imagine trying a new food with your baby or with your child and it not settling well. I've used it for that as well. It's been super helpful for my daughter as well as for my newest baby son when it comes to just having some gas issues, things like that. It's been really helpful personally for me to use it that way. But Tummy Jazz, huge lifesaver. Love it for that reason. Next up, we have Owie. This one is also fantastic. Again, I told you, I put roller tops on all of mine. Your set will come with at least 2. But I would for sure put the roller top on Tummy Jazz and Owie. The other 2, you wouldn't need to, but for sure these. I have a set with roller tops and a set without the roller tops. But there should never be a reason that you'd want to diffuse the Owie. It would be one of those you'd want to use topically on your belly. Owie. So this we use kind of in place of Neosporin. Anytime there's a bump, a bruise, a boo-boo, we just roller it on. So the kids know to look for this one. They know to go get the yellowish orange one off the shelf. I have a shelf that's low enough for them to use. And I let them put it on themselves. It helps them feel really empowered to be able to use the oil themselves, and where it's pre-diluted, I feel like it's safe for them to do so. In fact, my son did it himself yesterday when he cut his knee. Another way that you can use it, that we have also done, is when we get a Band-Aid, we just roll it on the cotton part of the Band-Aid and then apply it to like a cut or something that we needed to put a Band-Aid on. The ingredients in Owie I will share with you is balsam, which is a tree oil, tea tree, great for cleaning properties, helichrysum, that is a massive powerhouse for healing support, cistus oil, which you can read a lot about, it's good stuff. Elemi, which is called poor man's frankincense. It's a good for skin, for helping heal, for scarring, things like that. And clove oil, which also is really good for like a antimicrobial kind of status thing. So smelling it, it has a really pleasant smell. It's a good mix of those, and it doesn't smell bad at all, but it has that a little bit of like an antiseptic kind of smell to it. So that's Owie. And you would just apply that topically directly anywhere you would need the support for it. Genius. Genius. I say that every time. Yeah, it is Genius. Genius. I used to call it Genesis. Genius. This is a red one here. Again, all of these pre-diluted, all of these ready to go. So the reason that I have a set that's roller bottle and a set that I just have ready to go is because this is a good one we use for school time. It's excellent for focus. And so if I wanted to, I could just pop the top off. The same way that you would put the roller top on is the same way you'd want to get the roller top off if you wanted to diffuse it instead of rolling it. It's off. Screw it back on. But you could drop some oils into your diffuser if you're having some school time, or during the day there's crazy town, which is a lot of times here, and you need them to kind of just find some rest and calm. I'll tell you what oils are in this one so that you know as well. We have Melissa, Northern Lights Black Spruce. It's one of my absolute favorites. Vetiver, citrus. Why are these all in a different language? Sorry, I'm like trying to decipher. It's like, I don't know why this one's different language. Black spruce, hyssop, just really good calming effects for your mind. And like I said, it only takes about 22 seconds for things to go into past your blood-brain barrier into your mind. And so we're talking about some really quick turnaround for having some focus brought into your room. But if you wanted to roll it on instead, a really excellent place for that would be on your temples. You can use these too. These aren't just for kids. I use these often. In fact, when I was pregnant, I loved the fact that these were already pre-diluted, and used these pregnant for my tummy issues that I had while pregnant. If you're just starting out to oils, this is great for you too. If you are brand new to it, and you can try it with your kids, and you can do it also. Same effects for you. It does not take a lot for things to be effective. So if you want to apply Genius, you can roll it on your temples, you can roll it on your wrist, and get started with your school day. It's a good pattern to get into of having oils in your system. And our last one, Sniffle Ease. Fantastic one to have this time of year. This one, when you smell it, you'll be like, oh, this is a lot like, it's a little Vicks-ish, but milder. Excellent place to apply this one. If it's a roller top, you can just roll it right on your chest, perhaps the back of your neck, behind your ear. There, if you'd rather just diffuse it, it's a good one to diffuse in your kiddo's room at night if they are having some congestion, things of that nature. And then the ingredients in this one, let's read through this. We have eucalyptus, Palo Santo, lavender, Dorado Azul, camphor, another type of eucalyptus. There's 3 different kinds of eucalyptus. Another type of eucalyptus, myrtle, marjoram, pine, the other kind of eucalyptus. So all 3 eucalyptus are in here. Cypress, black spruce, and peppermint. So you've got some tree oils, you've got some minty oils, and those are fantastic. And if the kids get a runny nose, or needing some nose support, I personally use them for a runny nose. They are used for nose support, trying to say FDA compliant here. Rolling it on their chest, diffusing it in their diffuser at night. Fantastic way to go. So those are the 5 oils. This is the super cute diffuser. It's still running over here. Super cute diffuser that you get with it, Feather the Owl. And that is what comes with it, including 2 roller tops that you can put, which I recommend putting on the tummy jies and owie, so that those are ready to roll for boo-boos and hurting bellies. All the rest I would more so diffuse, but you could also put on topically. Then that's what you get for $135, which is a discounted price of getting all of that together. What I plan to also send you, if you order by the end of the month, is this is called the Kids Book. It's by Annie Hauser. It's called The Modern Co. Company. It is a beautifully done book for introducing you to essential oils. So it's good for pregnancy, labor delivery, babies. There's some roller diffuser mixes. There's some, it goes all the way up to teenagers and kids and teenagers. But beautiful photography, great information, and diffuser blends, ideas, like I said, different roller blends, some other products that in the future might be something that would interest you or be really helpful if you're ever wanting to know. I send this to you. I also have normal reference materials that I send you guys to make sure that you are set and know how to use oils. And then, because I think the moms are also incredibly important, so this isn't just for kids, I want to support the moms too. Have gotten a ton of rollers for you guys, and first come first serve on the colors. So let's just grab 3 out. I'm going to give 3 to you mamas, because mamas need the oils too. You are welcome to use these 5 that you're getting from your kids, and you try them out too. Totally test them yourself. They're not just for children, they're totally effective for you as well. But I want to support you mamas, and so I'm taking some of the mixes from the original premium starter kit and getting them for you all. And I'm gonna do a immune support one with some thieves in there, so great place to rub on your feet, that sort of thing. I'm gonna do a calm rest one with probably some peace and calming, maybe some valor. And then the third one, I'm gonna do some wake up, get ready, get going, like conquer the world kind of oil, like peppermint, lemon, good citrus oils, good mints that help you wake up in the morning, be alert, ready to go, even if your kids wake up at 5 a.m. and you're not feeling like you're ready to go. So these are the kinds of oils that I want to do for you mamas, so that you are set and ready and not just your kiddos. I also have my son helping. So can you go and grab the rollers that you have for school time? Can you go grab this for me?
In the center?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3 for mama. These are 10 ml size because mamas need more. I also have 3 5 mLs going to you kiddos for the little ones. And they're half the size, they're 5 ml size, so that you can add your own oil and dilute them a little bit more if you want to do a sleepy eyes roller, if you want to do like add some of this oil with a fractionated, okay, thanks. Add some of these oils that I just talked about with some more fractionated coconut oil, and make your own roller for your kiddos for sleepy time to keep next to their bed maybe. You say you have 2 kiddos and you've got a roller top and both of them have runny nose and you want to empower them both to be able to put some on. Can you sit down for me, please? Then you can make them their own roller. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some labels. And once you order, we can talk about this once you order. But I make roller labels for my kiddos. I have a V for Vera's and I have an S for Shepherd's, so they know which one's which. I also have a sunshine on it so that they know they use this one during the day, and the other 2 are asleep and I forgot to grab theirs, but the nighttime ones have like sleeping eye little graphic on it, so they know that those are the ones they use at nighttime. So the kiddo oils, I would love to make little labels for you guys so that they feel like they have their own personal little roller to use for whatever you feel like they need it for. And then the ones that are for you all, I will have set with what's in them on the label for you guys. But the 3 for the kiddos, I'm happy to put their name initial on there or their name depending on the size and get those ready for you. So this is what I'm offering you guys. If you sign up by the end of September, there's a brand new oil as well that they just came out with called Kids Power. It's on my way to me. I'm so excited. It's orange and vanilla. It's creamy. It's supposed to be excellent for feeling bold and encouraged if there's any days that they're just feeling less than or not enough. Like, use your scriptures, use your words to encourage, but also you have tools in your toolbox of using oils. And so that's a new one. And if you order this kit by September 30th, Young Living is sending you a 15 ml size of the brand new oil. So that's on its way to me right now, and I'm super excited about it. So let's just recover one more time what we're getting. And we have the owl diffuser, little feather here that we can fill up and put in our kids' rooms at night. You can see the color right now. It's like a pinky color. And you can see it coming up the top. So we have Feather the Owl. We have 5 amazing oils. And then you have 2 roller tops that you can put on the top of those. And I am also myself gifting you reference materials to help you know what to do. In addition to this book, 3 5 ml rollers and 3 10 ml rollers that are already going to be filled and ready for you as a mom. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those. The sign up link is in my Instagram profile page, so I would love for you to check that out, but I also would love to walk you through the process. So send me questions, let me know how I can help you, and let's get some oils on you and your kiddos, and let's have some more tools in our toolbox to help empower us as parents to make really good decisions that can benefit not only our physical body but our emotional bodies as well. So these have been one of the best things for me and for our kiddos, and I would love to walk you through it as well. So I'll get you linked into some Facebook groups. I check in with you all, and this isn't going to be something, unless you want it to be just like you buy the kit and peace out. But I'm here to walk you through the process. If you want me to follow up with you, I'd love to meet in person, if that is socially 6 feet distance-wise possible, you know, all those things. Whatever is effective, FaceTime to walk you through. I can do this whole class again with you once your oils come in, and you can do it with me and your kids. Like, let's figure out a way to get you really knowledgeable and comfortable using these on you and yourself and your whole family, so that you can walk in some real freedom and wellness going into the fall and the winter. So thanks so much for joining, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Let me know how I can help you.